portion of faith. Hey man, so why are we prophesying? Because we know Yahawashi is going to come back, and if we've been watching videos and we feel like all these brothers are telling the truth, so we got a talent, we got a talent, and now we got to go to the market and make more talents for Yahawashi. So Yahawashi gave us a gold coin, and we all know the story. You don't want to be that lazy servant that doesn't do shit with this coin. We're working our coin. We're working our coin. Go ahead.
This is back in Sirach chapter 2, verse 4. It says, "Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity." So like I say, gold is tried in the fire. That's the cleansing. That's the cleansing that you go through.
Mm-hmm.
Just like how you clean, when you clean gold,
Yep.
you clean it with fire.
Even when you clean your oven, you have to burn that shit. You have to burn all the stuff inside the oven so it can come off. Even when you clean your grill.
So that's all of those sins, all those sins that you're repenting from.
All those deposits.
It says, "Believe in Him, and He will help thee.
Damn.
Order thy way aright, and trust in Him." So if you believe in this truth, believing that the Son of God, that He is a black man, and that the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Israelites, believing all this truth, He will help you.
And that's important that you say that, because we can't take vengeance into our own hand, and that's why I'm in Romans 12. I'm gonna get to that later on, but we're gonna take our time. You know why? Because there's no rush.
It says, "Make haste in time of trouble." That's what we're in right now.
And we want Yahawashi to come back.
Yep, we want Him to come back, but patiently we want it to be done in an orderly, fashioned way.
So this is how we're gonna do it. We're gonna preach and prophesy. We're gonna make videos. We're gonna learn stuff so that we can tell you, because you obviously don't want to learn yourself, so that you'll be ready, so that we can be ready. And this is Romans 12:7. Or ministry, let us wait in our. Or ministry, let us wait on our ministering. Or he that teacheth on teaching. Or he that exhorteth on exhortation. He that giveth, let him do it with simplicity. He that ruleth with diligence. He that showeth mercy with cheerfulness. Man, none of these churches are doing it.
They're not waiting for the Lord. They think that that it's just going to be the world's just going to be like this, and it's just going to keep going on like this.
That's why they have a 501c3 charter, because they keep talking that dough and raking it in.
They don't want the laws of the Most High to come on this earth, to be worldwide.
And they sure as hell don't want Yahawashi to come back, because Yahawashi told them in the book of Jeremiah what He's going to do to those false prophets. Hey, man, that's why you got to let the Lord handle things, man. Oh, wait, let me get Psalm 55 and 22.
Real quick, Sirach chapter 2, verse 7. "Ye that fear Yahawashi, wait for His mercy, and go not aside, lest ye fall." So right there it says, wait for His mercy. So we're not pushing it, for His mercy to come upon this world. It says, "Ye that fear Yahawashi, believe Him, and your reward shall not fail.
Yeah. Let's back you up. This is Psalm 55 and 22. Cast thy burden upon Yahawashi, Yahawashi. He shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. But thou, O Yahawa, shalt bring them down in the pit of destruction. Bloody and deceitful men shall not live out half their days, but I will trust in thee. Yahawashi, Yahawashi. That's what this whole sermon is about. And you know what's funny? It might seem like we're preaching to the wind, but the wind goes all over the world, homie. The wind goes all over the world. It's called the current. It's called that YouTube.
Yep. Because the internet is going on the internet, and the internet is called the unicorn. Because that's the strength.
Yep. That's your satellite dish.
Because or I think unicorn means the help or something like that.
Hey, it does help.
And that's where you get where you can see the truth, where you can see the truth on anywhere across the world.
And let me tell you what's happening right now. What the brother is saying is correct. He's telling you the truth. But that goes to YouTube. What about the people that pass by and look? What about the people that walk by and look at the sign and neglect? Those people are getting marked. So we're doing that. We're doing jobs, man. It might seem like we're just preaching to the wind, but we're doing so many things for Yahawashi, Yahawashi, and it's not even funny, man. People are getting marked for death when they fucking walk by and shake their fucking head. When they park their goddamn car right next to where we're preaching, getting out talking about, can't believe these fucking Mexicans are doing. That's what that fucking cracker was saying. He's fucking funny. He's fucking funny. But you know what? I gotta give him respect because he parked where he wanted to park. He didn't avoid us. He parked where he wanted to park because this is his country. Esau knows this is his land. We're gonna burn it up. We're gonna kill him and destroy him when Yahawashi comes back and make him a lesson to the other nations. But he, you know, he's a real man. He's not afraid. You Jakes aren't afraid. You're afraid to come out here and preach because it's embarrassing to you. Because you catch yourself saying that you have faith in so-called Jesus, and then you come to find out Jesus doesn't exist. It's really a dark-skinned man, a powerful man, and he's only for the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, 12 tribes of Israel. And then you start being a punk because all of a sudden find out that the power is really a power. He's a power. You can compare him to Thanos. How should I be snapping his fingers left and right when he comes back? And you ain't gonna do a damn thing to stop him. Shit. Hey, what we're doing guarantees us a spot. Guarantees us a spot in a chariot. We're getting our pass. And if you were patient enough to just sit there and listen, that this is the only way you can get in the kingdom of heaven. This is the only way to get. But also, it explains to you having gifts different according to the grace that is given to you. This is the only way, man. You got to be all about the Bible, not your church. You got to be all about Yahawashi, Yahawashi, not God and Jesus. Go ahead, brother.
It's this Sirach chapter 2, verse 8. Ye that fear Yahawashi, Yahawashi, believe him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear Yahawashi, Yahawashi, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. So if you got to be fearing Yahawashi, Yahawashi. So when you fear somebody, you're gonna do his commandments. You know, you're gonna do what they say because you're scared. You know, just like a dog. You tell a dog dog's gonna be scared.
He's gonna listen to you because he loves you and he fears you.
Yep. And so the son of God, Yahawashi, he said, if you do what I command you, you're my friends. Because this is John 15:14. It says, ye are my friends if ye do whatsoever I command you. So if you're not doing what he commands you, he's the opposite of a friend is an enemy.
Yep.
So if you're not doing what the Most High and His Son tell you what to do, you're gonna be an enemy.
Because you keep saying, all you people out there keep saying that you love the Lord. You love the Lord. You'll do anything for the Lord, except what He tells you. If you're a Christian and you're in any of these goddamn churches, your Lord is not the Messiah. Your Lord is that fucking preacher up there. Chew on that. And that's the bottom line, man, because that's who your Lord is. What happens when we tell people the truth of the Bible? They say, oh, I got to tell my pastor. I got to talk to Pastor Bobby. Well, what about Pastor Bobby?
I know.
Man, fuck Pastor Bobby. Pastor Bobby got you in the fucking hot plate. And you're gonna get fucked up because of Pastor Bobby. Alright? So fuck a Pastor Bobby. You fucking 2/3 make me fucking sick. What about my pastor?
It's because their pastor makes them feel good.
Hell yeah. Pastor comes up, shakes your hand off. I know it's been hard on you. You're gonna get through this. Lord loves you.
They'll say anything to make you feel good.
So if let me give you a similitude. Someone comes up and they say, "Oh man, I feel bad. They say I want you guys to pray for me," and then we'll say, "Well, why should we pray for you?" And then the person will be like, "I got gonorrhea," and then we'll be like, "How'd you get gonorrhea?" From adultery. Okay, now that's the situation. What the pastor is gonna tell them is, "Oh, we all have our downtime, and we sin, but don't worry about it. Try not to do it again. But if you do it again, it'll be okay because the Lord loves you." That's what the pastor would say. You know what we would say? The Lord's gonna fucking kill you because adultery is a sin upon death.
Yeah.
And then we get them the scriptures, and then that should fix the problem. Because if you really did love the Lord, you would be scared of His wrath, his indignation. Why do you think it's in the Bible? This is a list of things that you shouldn't do, or you don't need to do, or you can do. Go ahead.
Yep. This is John 5:14. Ye are my friends if you do whatsoever I command you. So when Yahawashi says, to follow His commandments, we try to follow His commandments to the best of our ability. And ability, that means what you're able to do. If you're able to grow out a beard, then you do it. If you're able to stop celebrating holidays, if you're able to get away or whatever,
Do it.
you do it. It's whatever you're able to do. Like I feel bad because I wasn't able to be at the Passover with the brother because I didn't have any protected time to cover my call-offs. So
That's fucked up. How Esau fucks you up, he fucks everybody up.
yep. So that I wasn't able to,
But I still prayed for him. I still celebrated the Passover with my sons. Not my daughter and my wife. With my sons. I gave them wine, we drank wine. I was like, man, I'm so happy you're my son. Also you're my brother. But it's not like that all the time. okay? Like the Day of Atonement. They're serious holidays. See, all you want to do is fuck around. All you want to do, Jake, is fuck around. What's so important about fucking Christmas? You give people gifts and you get gifts. The most important thing about the Day of Atonement is you reflect on all the sins that you have done and ask to be atoned. Like you hear these couple of bitches laughing over here. It's not gonna be funny when a fucking NATO, a battalion of NATO troops bust into their house and rape their fucking, all their holes. It's gonna be like on Judges 19. Remember we were reading about the Levite had a concubine? That's what's gonna happen to you fucking women out here. And it doesn't have to be necessarily a Jake woman. It's gonna be all women that are not predestined to be part of the elect. Because if you seriously think that this Babylon the Great isn't really Babylon the Great, it isn't against you, just take a look at how women act nowadays. They think they're the same as you. They think they're both father and mother. They think that they have all kinds of knowledge. Even the smartest woman in the world doesn't know a damn thing. If she knows to shut up when a man's around, then she knows the most out of all the women. So if there's a doctor bitch and she's got all kinds of degrees and shit, and she's a fucking slut, she ain't worth a damn thing. But you got this kind of alright looking girl, and she's quiet and she's humble and she does whatever her husband tells her. Guess what? She's the most valuable woman on the planet. Because what does it mean to be humble? It doesn't mean that crazy. That's gonna be fucking violent. It's gonna be violent. All these bitches are gonna get raped. Their baby's daddies are gonna be watching. It's gonna be fucking terrible, man. So you mean to say this is insurance, by the way, against that. I mean, you might have to be a martyr, but for the most part, this is your insurance, since you like to pay for insurance. This is your insurance against those wicked things. I mean, that's really justice. The day of the Lord, this is insurance that you survive that time. And this is insurance that you get on those ships. And this is insurance that your line continues. Go ahead.
This is John 15 and 13. It says, "Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends." So if the Most High Son, Yahawashi, he's telling you that you're my friends if you follow my commandments, it says right here that a greater love, there's no greater love than a man laying down his life for his friends. So if you're trying to follow the law, statutes, and commandments, you're trying to lay down your life for Yahawashi.
Because Yahawashi laid down his life for you. That's what it means. He laid down his life for his friends. Now that's why we're up here. We're laying down our lives. If it happens, it happens.
Yeah, but you might have a friend in the world, like those friends in the world, those are not your real friends.
Yeah, because there's niggas out there that say, "Will you take a bullet for me? I ain't taking shit for you. I ain't taking a phone call for you. I ain't taking no backsass for you. I should have fucking died for you. Wicked ass motherfuckers." So you see, Yahawashi is worth dying for, because, man, if he's our friend and he did something extreme for us, wouldn't you want to do it back for your friend? Let's say my brother right here, he didn't have any gas because he was having trouble with money. And I filled up his gas tank. And then months passed by, and then I get into some trouble, and I'm like, man, I don't have no gas, Doc. What do you think is going to happen? He's going to be like, let's go to the gas station. I got a little bit on it. Even if he got $10, man, that's fucking a lot. When you don't have nothing.
We're gonna lay down our lives for the friends that are in the truth, not friends that are in the world. Because the friends that are in the world, they're not trying to follow the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. So those are not your real friends.
See, and that's what Yahawashi was talking about in Matthew 25. You know, in verse 40 on down. Ye have clothed me when I needed clothes, and you have fed me when I was hungry. That's what it means, man. You gotta come out here and teach. See, I see a bunch of human beings out here, and I see their crosses, and I see they're eating, and they put their hands together and say some bullshit prayer, but they won't lay down their lives. They won't stop. Oh man, the hardest thing for me was to get rid of that cross. Because I had it over my front door. It took me a while to get rid of it too, but I got rid of it. You gotta do it. See, why did I do it? Because I believe Yahawashi is my friend. Not only is he my friend, he's my brother. He's my master, man. He's my big brother. He's my hero. He done things for me. He keeps bad shit from happening to me, man. Because it could be all bad. It could be all fucking bad. He woke me up at the perfect time. He kept me safe this whole time. He kept all the brothers in different camps around the whole world safe simultaneously, man. So you don't believe that Yahawashi exists and you're Jake, and you could be part of this 144, you could be part of the salvation, but you don't want to believe? Man, you're crazy, man. You believe that a white man died for you on a cross in Calvary Hill, talking about I love everybody?
This is John 15 and 15. It says, henceforth I call you not servants, for the servant knoweth not what his Lord doeth, but I have called you friends, because we know what the Lord, what he doeth.
What he did and what he's going to do.
It says, for all things that I have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you. See, so he got the word from his Father.
But him and his father are not friends. Because Yahawashi doesn't know when Yahawa's going to end this. I love my sons, but I'm not friends with them. If they do something, if my friend does something stupid, I'll laugh at his ass. I'd be like, you motherfucker, you done fucked up. But if my son does something stupid, I'll grab him and whoop his ass, man, and be like, what the fuck?
Yep, because Yahawashi doesn't know when the Most High
is going to say time's up.
Yep.
Because he's waiting to get that order. And let me get this for you. This is Revelation 1 and 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so be true. And that goes into Matthew 25th again, when he'll gather all the nations. But he's going to come in clouds. And those clouds are chariots, man. So you don't even got your ticket to get on the fucking chariot. And 2 doves just passed by as I said that. That's awesome. See, so you motherfuckers out there don't see. I mean, you don't get it. You don't see that this whole system on this whole planet Earth is powered by Yahawashi through the Holy Spirit. Things happening because of His will. So He's going to come back in those clouds, and those clouds are going to cause destruction. And they also that pierced them. So who pierced them? Those Roman soldiers. Do you think He's going to come back and bake them a bean pie? He's going to fucking give them flowers? He's going to fuck them up. Those two are, or however many were involved in that piercing, are reserved for Him. Yahawashi is going to put His sandal up their asses. Nobody touches Him. None of the elect's going to fuck those people up. Those are for Yahawashi. We'll fuck everybody else up. Those are for Yahawashi. So how you going to tell me that He's all love? You going to tell me lies? Because your pastor tells you lies?
Yep, because they believe that the Son of God, He's going to come for everybody. He's going to save the whole world. You know?
Clearly, you people don't read your Bible. Or you read it so twisted that you are confusing yourself to believe something that's not there. So what are you guys afraid of, man? People at work seeing you? There was people at work passing by up and down the street. I don't care. Shit, my mom knows I do this. She watches my videos sometimes. My dad knows I do this. My father-in-law knows I do this. My mother-in-law knows I do this. It's so peaceful. It's therapeutic. It's necessary to prove your faith because it takes hard work. Because it says faith without works. What is that? Go ahead.
This is so like the Son of God said, you know, if He loves me, you know, keep my commandments. And these pastors and you know, everybody in the church, they say that they love God, you know, and you know, and they think they're friends with Him. So this is John 15:16. It says, ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you, and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain. That whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father in my name, He may give it to you.
Whatever. And that doesn't mean, oh, I want a G5 or I want a jet. I want a basketball team. It means your daily bread. Oh, I want a cool job so I can come out and prophesy. Boom, there's your job. Now go hit the streets. Oh, I need I don't know what the hell. I mean, because everything I ask for, I get it. So I need the kingdom and I need Yahawashi. Those are the things that I need. I need Yahawashi, come back, and I'm cool. Basically, I'm cool already, man. I'm just waiting for Yahawashi to come back. I just have to deal with the demons every single day. Gotta pray for my brother, because if I don't love, well, let me just get this right here. This is Romans 12:9. Let love be without dissimulation. Abhor that which is evil. Cleave to that which is good. Be kindly affectionate one to another with brotherly love and honor, preferring one another. Not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving Yahawashi Mashiach. So it said not slothful in business, taking care of business of Yahawashi Yahawashi. Teaching each other, that's important. Because that's real love. Teaching each other.
Yep, because the men that were set up are the prophets, and those prophets, they're the ones who are the light of the world. This is John 3:19, and this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light.
Yeah, we do.
So this light that we're shining, to the world is, the word of the Most High, Yahawashi Yahawashi. And it says, men love darkness rather than light because their deeds were evil.
So they don't want the light to come and expose them. That's why the scriptures cut.
So they love that darkness. They love staying in the dark, and they don't want that light to shine on them and expose them.
And it's easy to understand. Darkness could be homosexuality. The light could be 1 Corinthians 6-9. No homosexual is going to make it to the kingdom. Simple. It's simple. But I think it's so simple that an overeducated person, like a person in Babylon, especially on this part of the sign, because these people right here, when they get an education, when they get a fucking degree, they act like their shit don't stink. When their shit is the stinkiness of shits.
It says, for everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. So when we're out here speaking this truth, telling the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, stop committing adultery, stop eating pork, stop celebrating Christmas.
Oh, that's a hard one.
If you disregard this truth, that means you love the darkness, and you don't want this light, the word of the Most High, to shine on you.
And darkness overpowers in these times. If you have